Ahmed Kwazim will be used to these surrounds. He's played here before for Nashville in the MLS against Union. They play their home games here. All ready to get underway. It's the white of Iraq against the blue of France. France will be, well, it's Iraq they're going to be kicking off. It's France that will be playing from left to right in the first half. Referee on the countdown, allowing Iraq to plunge the ball deep into the French half and straight out for a goal kick. Mike Magnan, the goalkeeper, collecting the ball. This is 42nd cap, the AC Milan goalkeeper today. Got out from the back by Upamecano to the midfielder Manu Kone. Impressed when he came on in the first game against Senegal, so much so that he's kept his place in the midfield and there to liven things up. There is Jules Koundé in that right back position. He's pretty much made that his own ahead of Malo Gusto. Touch and go, which one of those would get the knock? Here's Digne, who gets past his man and gets to the byline. The cross is not a particularly good one, and it's smashed away by Akim Hashim, and then the shot coming in, and Mbappe couldn't quite reach it. It was hit initially by Michael Olise, and stretching to try and get to it was Kylian Mbappe. It all came about from Digne getting forward early on, but he whipped a cross in and he couldn't get any back left, which meant it was never going to take it through, and then a shot which almost reached Mbappe, slipped between the goalkeeper and Mbappe and straight through without a touch and wide for a goal kick. So France 0, Iraq 0. We are concentrating on Group I, match day 2. Iraq could be out of the competition with a defeat here against the team that lost the final of this competition 3.5 years ago in Qatar on penalties. The heartbreak still running raw for some of these French players looking to go one better this time. Their second half performance against Senegal indicating that they are in with a shout, but they aren't the only team that have shown strong intentions in the opening week or two of this competition. Nearly 2 weeks in now. The group stage is over in a flash, aren't they? And there's Mahazdowski. He's been brought down. Stopped in his tracks by Manu Kone. To a free kick. Kone has lent a little bit too much into the fullback Mahazdowski. The player that plays his football in Poland for Victoria Pleasant, in the Czech Republic rather, for Victoria Pleasant, has stopped in his tracks for a free kick. It's a back pass all the way back by Zidane Iqbal to his goalkeeper, rolled out by Ahmed Fadil. So far we haven't seen anything of France apart from that ball into the box by Manu Kone, which just out of the reach of Mbappe, didn't come to anything. A run forward by Zidane Iqbal. He's been brought down. No foul, says the referee. France able to clear straight into touch on this near side. It's going to be a throw-in to Iraq. We've played 3.5 minutes. It's France 0, Iraq 0. If you are just joining us, just a quick recap on the two teams. 3 changes for both France and Iraq. For France, Digne in at left back, Manu Kone preferred in midfield to Tchouameni, and Bradley Barcola ousts his Paris Saint-Germain teammate Desiree Douy on the left wing. That's Dembele. That's gone chasing at the moment. Looks like Dembele started more on the right and Olise in a central position. That will, of course, change over as and when they need to. They are so dangerous going forward, France. That combination, that front four, whichever they put out, is so potent. Back inside here to Jules Koundé, just bypassed him a little bit, and it's in the midfield with Zaid Smail. Digne mopping things up all the way back to Mike Magnan. He did lose in the weeks leading up to the competition, did France in a warm-up match against Ivory Coast in Nantes, 2-1. Surprise, lost that. They went the whole of 2025 unbeaten in all competitions, including friendlies, did France. That was their first defeat in nearly 2 years. It's back with the Iraqi goalkeeper Ahmed Fadil. He sends a long ball forward, which is flicked on by Ayman Hussein. Headed to touch by Lucadinha for a throw-in on this near side. Bursting into a slight jog to retrieve the ball is Didier Deschamps. His opposite number is an Australian, Graham Arnold, former Aussie national team manager. He had 2 spells in charge of them before taking the Iraq job with the Breath to try and get them out of a very, very tough group that includes Norway and France. Koundé clears after the initial stoppage from Upamecano. It's flicked up in the air by Adrien Rabiot. Forward by Digne. That's a really good ball, and turning and then pouting his way forward is Mbappe, and that's going to be a mandatory yellow card because stopping him was a tricky process. And it was Amir Al-Amari who wiped him out, left his foot in after the ball had gone. It has to be a yellow card, nothing else. It was a cynical trip, really. And, the midfielder is shown a yellow. 2 yellows, remember, equals a 1-match ban. He doesn't have a yellow to his name in this competition so far. Ball into the penalty area. It's headed back across. Did that strike an arm? And then, more to the point, did Mbappe get fouled? But Iraq managed to clear their lines. Only as far as Koundé on this near side. France 0, Iraq 0. 6.5 minutes gone. Long ball forward to Kylian Mbappe. Tries to scoop it backwards in towards Ousmane Dembele. It's going to be a corner to France, who are starting to flex their muscles here. Dembele is going to come across and take it on the left-hand side, over that far side of the pitch. Sweltering conditions in Philadelphia. It's currently baking 31 degrees. Kylian Mbappe is ready to launch this ball in towards the penalty area. As he know, he goes short to Elise. Elise stops, waits, gives it to Dembele. Dembele cuts back inside, but showed a bit too much of that to Zidane Iqbal. He managed to get it off of him, but it's a France throw down by the corner flag, taken quickly by Dembele. Now Koundé back again to Dembele. They're pouring forward with the bodies, and the ball into the penalty area is thumped away by Ahmed Fadil, and then swiping at it was Kylian Mbappe, but he didn't make a good connection, and that one flies well wide of the target and out for a goal kick. So we've played 8 minutes. It remains 0-0. No doubt that France have been very much on top in the early stages of this game, as expected. It's 4-1 to Norway. Iraq's participation in this competition hinges on a shock of some sort here today. Point would keep their hopes alive. They would then have to go and beat Senegal in their final game. Got to find a win from somewhere. They are a capable side, but they are up against one of the competition favourites. Long ball forward is easy for Magnan in the penalty area for France, away to our left. Throws it like a normal throw and be taken out towards Lucadinha in the left back position. Confirmed today as one of the 3 changes. Comes in for Theo Hernandez of Paris Saint-Germain, who plays second fiddle in that position for Paris Saint-Germain, doesn't he? And he's been dropped to the bench as well. Digne of Aston Villa. And coming in, Lucadinha. France 0, Iraq 0. Nearly 9.5 minutes gone. Upamecano's got all the time he needs. This is Rabiot. Rolls it into the feet of Mbappe, helps it further to Barcola. Back to Digne. And it's with Saliba. Saliba finding the feet of Manu Kone. Manu Kone plays for Roma in Italy. Elise gets it wide again. This is Ousmane Dembele taking on the defender and getting very much the better of Mir Hasdowski. Still Dembele gets the cross in towards the 6-yard line. It's fired away by Zayed Tassin. It's not been properly cleared. Rabiot to the left-hand side. It's helped on by Barcola. The overlap was from Digne. Good anticipation by Tassin, who got across quickly and cleared it for touch over on the far side. Digne's across to take it quickly. France applying the pressure. That throw in level with the edge of the penalty area, all the way back to Saliba, a player that doesn't tend to break sweat too often. Playing in a rigid backline for Arsenal and for France today. Koundé can't quite find Dembele. Hasdowski's gone back to his goalkeeper Fardel, who switches it from his right foot to his left. Long ball up towards the halfway line. The green boots of Ahmed Hussein in a duel in the air. And now Upamecano with Saliba in close proximity. Goes back to his goalkeeper, and a clearance from Magnet. Not a particularly good one. 11 minutes gone, straight into touch. Throw into Iraq. 0-0 in Philadelphia. Be sure to watch this Group I encounter through your local, regional or national television broadcaster. You are listening to studio-based off-tube commentary from the Philadelphia Stadium. It's France 0, Iraq 0. 11.5 minutes gone. It's with the goalkeeper Ahmed Fadil away to our right. Iraq in all white, France in all blue. Long clearance by the Iraqi goalkeeper, and it's going to go all the way through from one goalkeeper to the other. Mannion plays it out wide to the left. It's a sprint for Digne to get there ahead of Quasim. Plays it inside Saliba, nice and calm and controlled. Manu Kone. Now Upamecano crossing the halfway line. Outside of the right boot, plays the ball out wide to Dembele. Quickly inside to Elise, back to Dembele. Dembele trying to tease his way forward down the right-hand side. He's playing more as a winger, and Elise inside at the moment. But we know France are perfectly capable of just wedging back into Upamecano. Now Saliba. Koundé again. Wide on the right-hand side, level with the edge of the penalty area is Dembele. Comes inside, then goes out, then comes in. Finds Mbappe to Dembele. Shot took a deflection. The goalkeeper went to catch it, and his defender jumped in at him and forced it away. So it's not a foul. And that was an unnecessary mistake by the defender. I think it was into his goalkeeper there. The goalkeeper seemed to have full control of it, went to catch it, and his defender jumped into him and knocked him off his stride. And France, as a result of that, still have it. Now it's made it to Mbappe because of a mistake by Mir Hasdowski. Mbappe pulls it all the way back. This is Elise trying to open up his body and curl it. It was closed down really quickly and really well by Amir Al-Amari. France, at the moment, are completely controlling things. It's defence against attack. It's Kone, gets it wide to Dembele. Dembele rolls it down the line a little bit too close to Mir Hasdowski, manages to get it clear, and then it's hit first time. And guess who has got his third goal in the competition? That's right, it's Kylian Mbappe. A wonderful strike into the top corner. The goalkeeper stood no chance. It's a blistering hit by the French skipper, and it's France 1, Iraq 0. And he's at it again. Kylian Mbappe, give him a split second, give him a quarter of an inch, and he will well and truly punish you, no matter who you are. Mbappe takes a little over 14 minutes to bite his way into this game. Well, it was a poor pass from him, but Elise rescued it, got it back to him, and he just glided this shot from outside the penalty area. It's a really poor pass from Mbappe, but he gets it back from Elise. And he's just struck it. The goalkeeper's got fingertips to it, but he's put so much pace on it. The best goalkeepers in this competition, the best goalkeepers in the world, stop that. I'm afraid to say, perhaps the Iraqi goalkeeper Ahmed Fadel really should have done better. It wasn't the best of strikes. It was almost an embarrassing goal really for Kylian Mbappe, because the pass to Elise was dreadful. He got cut out by Murhasdowski, but he allowed Michael Elise to get the ball back off of him and pull it back, and Dembele didn't need a second invite. Here is Elise down the right-hand side, manages to win a corner, does he? No, the last touch came off of Elise and not off of Akam Hasham, so it's going to be a goal kick to Iraq. But Kylian Mbappe with the goal to give the French an advantage. Well, he's on to 3 goals in this competition. Remember, Lionel Messi leads the way with 5 goals. He got another 2 and missed a penalty earlier on as Australia were put to the sword by the holders. Messi, Mercurius breaking all those records. He's now scored more goals in this competition at the finals than any other player. He's overtaken Gerd Müller. Mbappe's not a million miles behind though. Hat-trick today would put him right in the frame. Rule against the hat-trick, against the opposition of the quality of Iraq. Clearance away is not a particularly good one by Bram Beish. As fullback Jules Koundé almost playing as a winger at the moment, but it's been won back by Bram Beish. And back to goalkeeper Ahmed Fadel. Takes a touch, puts it again from left foot to right foot, back to left foot, back to right foot. He's got all the time in the world. France are going to let him have it. Cleared long by Zaid Tassi. Sliced up in the air by William Saliba into touch on the far side there. Mexican wave is making its way around the Philadelphia Stadium. 11 goals in his last 12 appearances for France. Kylian Mbappe. It's not a bad return, is it? There are some stunning strikers in this competition. And Mbappe is right up there. Kane, Messi, Ronaldo. The list continue. There's some fine pretenders as well that want to eat at that very top table. France bringing the ball out from the back with Adrien Rabiot. Bakola is out on the left-hand side. Brings it back to Mbappe. Mbappe's gone deep, Harry Kane style. Rabiot. And then wide by Upamecano. This is Elise. Elise cutting inside. Still Elise. Manages to find Koundé. He pulls it back. It was a stretch, but he just about got there, Akam Hashim, and it's cleared away by Alamari. France have it again with Digne. They just can't get it away at the moment. Iraq, every time they clear the ball, just comes straight back again. Interchanged a couple of passes inside their own half, and they win a free kick, which is probably the best method of leaving their own half, even if only momentarily. Murhasdowski is the player fouled by Rabiot. Rabiot, high-profile exit from Marseille midway through last season. Ended up going to Italy. Joining AC Milan. France 1, Iraq nil. If you are just joining us, Kylian Mbappe with the goal. Akam Hashim takes his time, goes all the way across to Zaid Tassin. Iraq haven't really offered anything yet to suggest they're going to challenge France in this game. It's very one-sided. Upamecano, long ball, finding Bakola. His first touch is brilliant. He takes the ball into the penalty area, cuts inside, then goes on the outside. He's got 2 to keep him company. He's switched it back in, and Mbappe leaves it, but it's not linking up with Dembele. Returned into the box by Koundé. It's cleared. Koundé will get it again. Tries to bring it under control. Dembele picking up the loose ball, anticipating it well. This is Upamecano, leaves it for Rabiot. Rabiot wide to Dembele on the right-hand side. Wide further still to Koundé. Back again to Dembele midway inside the Iraq half. His chip has got too much pace on it, low. And despite the best intentions of Jules Koundé, he's not going to catch that. He's gone behind for a goal kick. 19.5 minutes gone. France 1, Iraq 0. Kylian Mbappe with the goal. And on Friday, this group will come to a climax with France against Norway, the big one in Boston. Really looking forward to that one. Iraq take on Senegal. Remains to be seen if there's anything riding on that game for a third place finish. And remember, there are third place qualifiers up for grabs in this competition. You're going to need a win. I think anyone that goes through without a win is going to have 3 draws. There's no chance of putting your name into the ring unless you've got 3 points on the board, I don't think. The 4-1 loss to Norway in Massachusetts has left Iraq already staring down the barrel. Defeat here would leave them pretty much eliminated. It's a great run down the line here by Bradley Barcola. Tries to cross it in. It's steered away by Zayed Tarsin, and that will be a throw into France in an advanced position down their left-hand side. Back to Rabiot behind the throw-in taker Digne. Digne gets it back again, whips it in. It's another punch where a catch looked a very easy option for goalkeeper Ahmed Fadel. Back out wide again to Dembele. Runs straight into Merkas Doski. Doski rolls it down the line. Koundé could get there first, but instead he leaves it. And Upamecano, those long legs of his, striding back into his own half and eking it back to goalkeeper Mike Maignan. Then out from Saliba to this near side, and Jules Koundé again. Dembele once more. Back inside to Cornet, Manu Cornet. Rabiot. This is Barcola. Got the nod ahead of Desiré Doué. After scoring in the first game against Senegal, and here is Doué again. Tries to feed it back into the box from wide on the left-hand side. Can't do so. Digne to Rabiot. Rabiot trying to squeeze away from Zayed Smail. Rabiot again. France biding their time, leading by a goal to 0. Nearly 22 minutes gone. Saliba. Upamecano. Wide to Dembele. Preparing to cross. It's a deep cross. There was a push in the back there on Kylian Mbappe. He's not complaining too much about it. He's gone behind for a goal kick, but he certainly seemed to take a shove from the defender. Not too many appeals. France leading by a goal to 0. Kylian Mbappe with his 3rd goal of the competition. It's been 22.5 minutes, so bang on the halfway point of this first half. We have a hydration break, and up pop the sprinklers on the pitch, on the far side of the pitch, the near side. Sprinklers aren't going to pop up just yet because they've still got players making their way over it. I think they want an early saturation. Well, the scoreline befits the dominance of France. 1-0, perhaps 2 or 3, because they have been that much better. The Australian coach Graham Arnold is calling his players in. He wants as much time with his players as he can possibly get here. I think the message is clear for all to see. You want to stay in this competition, we're going to need to get something out of this game. We can't do that by showing France too much respect. We've got to try and get hold of this ball. We've got to try and use it a lot better. But the goal that they've conceded had errors written all over it. An error by the fullback Merkas Doski, an error by the goalkeeper Ahmed Fadil. He should be keeping that out, really. Almost embarrassing for Kylian Mbappe, whose initial pass down the line was woeful. But he got a second chance and he let rip. It's a great shot. He's put some power in it. The goalkeeper's got to be stopping that. 1-0 to the French in Group I. Be sure to watch this Group I encounter through your local, regional or national television broadcaster. You're not missing anything at the moment because it's the hydration break. You are listening to the studio off-based tube commentary of Philadelphia. Oh, start again, shall I? I'm going to have a right mess of that. You are listening to the studio-based off-tube commentary from the Philadelphia Stadium. It's France 1, Iraq 0. Got there in the end, didn't we? We all need a hydration break. Perhaps that's my cue. Well, did he head the shot? Knows it is side. The capabilities of flexing their muscles in this game and perhaps bolstering their goal difference. Remember, they are not top of Group I because Norway scored 4 against Iraq in the first game in Group I. And Kylian Mbappe and co will be keen to try and get their goal difference moving in the right direction. There's going to be a change. Al Hamadi is going to come on. He's going to replace Ayman Hussein in attack, who is clearly injured. He's holding his groin. And he cannot carry on. Well, the number 18 comes off. He scored the only goal in the 4-1 loss to Norway on their first game. And the Alkmaar striker, towering clinical striker, an iconic target man he is too. 34 goals in 97 matches now for Iraq. And you just wonder, is that the last we see of him in this competition? Because they've only got 4 days. They take on Senegal in that match, which will be in Toronto, incidentally, on Friday afternoon. Might be out on that. So Al Hamadi of Ipswich has come on. He's quickly in the action in an attacking position as well. Jassim pulls it back. He's gone back into the midfield area with Amir Al-Amari. He was on that yellow card for that foul on Mbappe earlier on, the only yellow card of the game so far. The only goal of the game so far from Kylian Mbappe. Iraq putting together more touches and more passes than they have done at any point in this game so far. They've put together about 10 passes at the moment. They are in possession, but it is only on the halfway line. Trying to fire a low ball forward with Zalan Iqbal. He's managed to find a teammate as well, Bram Baish. Cutting back inside, Iqbal again. Nice ball out wide. Needs a good cross here by Doski. It is a good cross. Rising up the back post was Ali Ahmed. And he heads it just wide, Ali Ahmadi. Good ball in. He got between the two defenders, just couldn't nudge it on target. Philadelphia. It's humid to say the least tonight. France ahead against Iraq here by a goal to nil. There goes Elise down the right hand side. He's won himself a throw in. The last touch came off of Mirhaz Doshki. It's important for both France and Norway that they come out on top of this Group I to give themselves a favourable draw. Forward by Upamecano into Elise, back to Upamecano again via Kone. Kone takes over again. This is Dembele. Mostly forward by Saliba. Rabiot keeps it moving. This is Digne. Little chip in towards Barcola. It's a big ask of Barcola, and it goes straight through and out for a goal kick. A little overcast at the moment here in this match in Philadelphia. Rain is forecast. It does cool down over the next 2 days with a spot of rain here and there in this part of the world. They say closing in. In fact, it was Koundé closing in. Putting it away for a throw into Iraq. 29 minutes gone. France 1, Iraq 0. The only goal coming from Mbappe. Long ball forward, wrestling for it was Saliba, and he's brought a man down, but the referee plays on. Al Hamadi into Ismail. Ismail again from Qasim. Quazin, can he get the cross in? Takes on Digne, gets it down near the corner flag. Digne matches him all the way and deflects it behind, and Iraq have themselves their first corner of the game after 29.5 minutes. What can they conjure up from this flag kick? France having to come back and defend, and they haven't really had any problems imposed on them by Iraq so far in this game. Corner kick. Very congested 6-yard box. Very well populated 18-yard box. The corner is going to be taken by Amir Alamari. Alamari, who plays his football for Cracovia in Poland. What can he conjure up here? Here comes the corner from Alamari. Whips it in deep. Mannion stayed on his line. Now, did they go out for a goal kick? Well, no, it didn't. And last touch came off of an attacking player for Iraq. It's going to be a throw-in to France deep inside their own territory, to be taken by Koundé. Koundé up towards Rabiot, but he is beaten in the air fair and square as well by Mir Azdoshki. Koundé across the face of his own penalty area. Digne finds the feet of Dembele, who's come deep. Now Mbappe. Dembele and Mbappe play a couple of 1-2s to each other. 10 yards inside their own half. Then a long ball to Barcola. He's not got too much support in the area because Dembele and Mbappe have got ground to cover. Here is Mbappe. Here is Dembele. He's going to have a rattle, is he? No, I thought he was going to have a go there. Instead, he sends it back out wide to the left-hand side of Barcola. Barcola again to Dembele. Dembele holding it up. One trick too many. Nearly trod on the ball. Manages to keep it though. Digne, Dembele into Mbappe. Mbappe thought about the strike, but it was blocked away before he could swing his foot at the ball with the right foot. It's a good block. France come again. Digne. Can he get the cross in low and hard, but easily away by Zayed Tassi. And then the clearance by Hussein Ali. It'll drop at the feet of Saliba. Now Upamecano of Bayern Munich, making his 40th appearance for his country today. Upamecano. Rabiot. This is Kone. Elise. Back to Saliba. It's Elise. Lays it off to Kone. Kone heads left. Finds Barcola. Kone. Digne. France 1, Iraq 0. If you're just joining us, 32.5 minutes gone. Kylian Mbappe with a goal, a preventable goal from an Iraq perspective. Here is Elise trying to thread the through ball. Plenty of white shirts between him and the goal to fend it off, but it's Digne that gets the cross in. It's up in the air by Hussein Ali, and then calmly backed by Hashim to goalkeeper Fadil. There's a little over 12 minutes to go till half-time. Group I. Looks like it's going to go to the wire, doesn't it? 2 wins out of 2 for both Norway and France going into the last game. It's beginning to look incredibly likely. Norway get the better of Senegal in the latter game today. I don't think that's going to be easy. Senegal will certainly want something out of that game, and don't put it past them. They are a more than capable side. They gave France a run for their money for the best part of an hour before France finished strong. Far too strong for the African Cup of Nations winners stroke losers. They won the final. The title taken off of them after walking off in that controversial final back in December. That was Kone riding his way forward past Zayed Schmal. Rabiot. Wide to Barcola. Back again to Rabiot, making his presence felt down the left-hand side. It's been taken off of him by Hussein Ali. Now Mbappe on the left-hand side, chips it out to the right. Inch perfect for Dembele, and Dembele sells a Quick ball forward to past Mihaz Dusky. But he's taken it out of play in the same instance as Dembele. Stays at 1-0. This is Zidane Iqbal. He's very comfortable on the ball. He's a good ball player. He's one player that could light up the room for Iraq. Iqbal. So he's got the right name. Taking on the French today, Zinedine Zidane. His name's Zidane Iqbal, of course named after Zinedine Zidane, who does have African roots, of course. 27th cap today, just 2 goals, plays for Utrecht in Holland. I just wonder if a couple of good performances in this competition might just open the door to something a little bigger. With no disrespect to FC Utrecht in the Netherlands in the Eredivisie. Dembele, central position, just beyond the centre circle, gets it wide to Digne, makes up yards, gives it to Barcola. Barcola is being monitored very closely indeed by Hussein Ali on the left-hand side. 2 French players going for the same ball, Digne and Barcola. Barcola winning a throw-in on the far side. In fact, I think it's gone to Iraq. They're saying it came off of Barcola last. 9 minutes to half-time. Sultry evening in Philadelphia. France leading by that 1-0. Digne's header. Koundé losing out. Kone, in fact, losing out. Iraq good with the right ball here. Cause a problem for France. Back out wide to the left. Mihaz Dusky. Corner edge of the penalty area. Holds it up. He's trying to get past Elise. He's gone back to add numbers. Has to go all the way back to the halfway line, does Dusky. Zidane Iqbal. Lays it off. Iqbal again. Back to Anamari. Iqbal. Zidane Iqbal. Still going strong here are the Iraqis. Giving it away, and this is where France can really flex their muscles. Barcola, he might go alone here. Barcola tries to play it through the middle. It nearly dropped to Elise. It just took a touch off of the Iraqi defender, and that was enough to just take the pace off the ball, which was heading in the direction of the feet of Michael Elise. By the way, the rain has just started to fall, and this is a stadium with very little cover. If you've got cover in this stadium, you've done well. So the ponchos that are under the seats have all come out. It's your only cover unless you go to the concourse and watch it on the monitor. Shot from Dembele is blocked and cleared away by Iraq. It was still only 1-0 down. They're still in this contest. They're still just about in the world's #1 international competition, but only just. Mbappe. Elise can't help it back to Mbappe. It's good defending by the ponytailed Akam Hasham, who goes long with his clearance. It'll be retrieved by Upamecano. Upamecano brings it under. Kone. Nice Rabiot. Just touches it backwards. Koundé. Saliba finding Digne. Saliba again. Upamecano. France biding their time. 6 minutes to half-time. Second before half-time will put them in complete control of this game. Iraq will know that they need a goal. They need the next goal, really, to salvage their hopes in this competition. Challenged by Rabiot, and then Rabiot gets away with it. Here's a long-range effort. Well, that would have been quite something. It was instinctive. It's a goal kick, but it was a shot from just inside the Iraq half. But he got a touch of the ball, did Rabiot, and he pointed to the ball, and the referee concurred with him. And then there was a shot just a moment ago from right on the halfway line, quite literally, from Michael Elise, which flew over the top of the goalkeeper, but also the crossbar. 5 to half time. France leading the goal from Kylian Mbappe, taking his tally to 3, 2 behind Lionel Messi. He won a couple more, won't he, today, ideally. France have run into a bit of a brick wall. They've not been as fluid as they would like, but the rain is starting to fall heavily here in Philadelphia. It is forecast. Just having a look at the weather forecast, and this hour, 70% chance of rain. Well, that's turned into a 100, hasn't it? As he's tipping it down. Elise, Koundé, Dembele, Koundé again. It's with Saliba. Great turn, it's Mbappe. Is he going to go all the way? Well, that would have been a fantastic goal if he did, because he pirouetted. He beat 2 defenders. He took a third out in the equation. He couldn't quite squeeze the ball home. That would have been quite some goal had he have done so. Absolutely brilliant piece of play by Kylian Mbappe. The strength to get him away from the defender. And as he went down, he looked to beaten Manzé Tassin. He just managed to, as he was sliding because of the wet surface, just get a touch, and that took it towards Hakim Hashim, who managed to clear. But 10 minutes ago, before the rain had started, that would have been a goal, because he wouldn't have been sliding and he wouldn't have put an all-important touch on that. It would have been a brilliant goal by Kylian Mbappe, by the way. Quite incredible goal. Foul by Rabiot. Free kick to Iraq, who trail here by a goal to 0. Don't worry that it's raining. Didier Deschamps. No tie, but he's got his suit on and his white shirt, and they're all getting rather wet. Dry cleaners will be busy in the morning. Hope he's bought a spare. Might need it at half time. He's chucking it down here. They don't usually get the monsoon season in Philadelphia, but they're certainly getting a torrential downpour. There's a little bit of shelter in the dugout, and a wise Graham Arnold has taken cover. The Australian not so wise to the wet weather. Well, it's come out of nowhere, and the ponchos have come out of nowhere as well. And France are leading with 2.5 minutes of first half action to play. There will be 3 minutes of additional for the hydration break, and I don't think an awful lot else will be bolted onto it, because it's been fairly free-flowing, this one. I don't think we've had many injuries. It's been dominated by France. They lead by a goal to 0. Ball inside by Mbappe. It was a very difficult one for Dembele. Couldn't react quick enough, and Iraq have cleared their lines. This is Al-Amiri. Al-Amiri back to Hasham. Mihas Doshki. Back to his goalkeeper. All orange tonight is Ahmed Fedil, the goalkeeper. 22nd cap for the goalkeeper. All right, we'll be more than happy to get in 1-0 at half-time. The weather has certainly kicked in here. France 1, Iraq 0 in Group I. We've entered the last minute of the 45. Here come Iraq, looking for an equaliser. It's with Al-Hamadi. He's been brought down by Kone, and both players stay down on the floor. And this hot conditions, I don't think the players would be too disappointed to have the refreshing rain falling on them. Al-Hamadi is back up again. Close up of some of the fans inside the stadium trying to take shelter under flags and ponchos and whatever else they can get their hands on to stage right. So, free kick to Iraq with 5 seconds plus injury time remaining to go in this first half, and fourth official is out down below. As the ball is played into the box, headed away by Saliba, smashed away by Digne. 3 minutes. There are no additional minutes as such. Those 3 minutes for the hydration break and that alone. You can't go lower than 3 minutes with additional time. And I do believe that might be the first time in this World Cup that has happened. I stand corrected. France leading. Kylian Mbappe's goal. And he seems to have relented slightly. It hasn't been sunny for a couple of hours in Philadelphia. And it really is tipping it down now. As Iraq try and get the ball out towards the right-hand side. Had the beating of Digne and also had the beating of Ahmed Qasim, who couldn't quite reach it. So throw in for Digne. One of those 3 minutes of added time have already elapsed. It's quite a strong start, quite a strong end, I should say, to the first half for Iraq. They've seen plenty of the ball in the last couple of minutes, and what's important to them now is that they try and take this into the next level and find the equalising goal if they can. If they could sneak a point out of this game, they would be absolutely delighted. It means they would need something from the Senegal game on match day 3, but it gives them a fighting chance. Defeat here today, they will be packing their bags and going homeward bound. Once one, Iraq 0. There is 1 more minute to play in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Kylian Mbappe's goal. Here is Dembele, comes deep again. Upamecano, wide to Mbappe, into towards his own half, giving it to Jules Koundé. Upamecano, now Rabiot. Rabiot again. Right inside by Koundé. There's about 15 seconds of the first half to go. Dembele to Koundé. Just happy to keep the ball at the moment. Koundé. And Saliba to Rabiot again, and the referee's seen enough of France possession and blows for half-time. And there's 1 or 2 players making a dash for the tunnel with the rain falling heavily here in Florida. The only goal in Philadelphia, rather, not Florida. The only goal of the game from Kylian Mbappe was preventable. It wasn't great defending, and I think the goalkeeper, Ahmed Fadil, should have kept it out. But Mbappe has his 3rd goal in this competition. France have the lead and look like they're on course for the round of 32. The rain heavily dropping from the Philadelphia skies. France leading 1-0 at half-time, with the second half to come right after this break.
A history written beneath the French sky. From the rain in Moscow, the stars on the chest. In 2018, we proved we were the best. Mbappe like lightning, Griezmann the soul. The world watched in wonder as we reached the goal. From the youth of the spirit to the fire in the veins, the pride of the nation, breaking the chains. Allez, allez, les bleus, the rhythm of France, it's calling for you. From the streets of Paris to the world's grand stage, we're riding the glory on every new page. Oh, allez, les bleus. Les bleus. Through the heat of Qatar, a battle so grand, we fought to the finish, the best in the land. The hat trick of legends, the courage shone through. Though the silver was ours, the spirit stayed true. Now the road leads to sunset, across the white sea. 2026 is where we're destined to be. Lust for the magic, the speed and the grace. Camavinga, Saliba, leading the pace. Chouameni commanding the wall at the back, with Barcola and Zaire Emery ready to attack. Les Bleus. Cut, cut. Les Bleus, the rhythm of France, it's calling for you. From the streets of Paris to the world's grand stage, we're riding the glory on every new page. Allez! Twat, twat, twat. Allez, allez. 2026. The world is our own. France is coming to take back the throne. ¡Vamos la roja! ¡Ole, ole! ¡Ya la 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 la! ¡Ole, ole! ¡Vamos! ¡Ole, ole! Russia! Russia to the 80-10, round of 16 pain. We fought till the end but couldn't break the chain. Qatar, we rose like fire in the dark. Semi-final warriors left our mark. Vamos la roja, restore on attack. We play with flair, we never hold back. Tiki-taka rhythm, heartbeat of the game. Spain is rising, we're staking our claim. Ole, ole, the passion runs deep. España forever, the world's gonna see. Legends lit the way, Iker saves Xavi's vision. Iniesta's magic, Busquets precision. Now the new era, the future is here. Rodri commands, Pedri pulling the strings. Yamal flies past you like wind on the wing. Nico, Gavi, Morata lead the fight. La Rojas united, we shine so bright. Vamos la roja, restore on attack. We play with flair, we never hold back. Tiki-taka rhythm, heartbeat of the game. Spain is rising, we're staking our claim. Ole, ole, the passion runs deep. España forever, the world's gonna see. Yo! From Brazil we crashed out quick. Group stage blues, no magic trick. But Russia rose up, 4 place kings. Semi-final half. floating lights the sky. Palmers flare, we're on the rise. This time we bring the World Cup prize. Hey, hey, 3 lions never die. England, England, touch the sky. Hey, hey, hey. Past heroes lit the flames. Sterling's pace, Daly's game, Maguire's heart, Henderson's fight. They battled hard through every night. Now the new crew's locked and loaded. Pickford, Guhi, stones like boulders. Kane still boss, Bellingham's the king. Saka, Palmer, Foden, watch us sing. Come on, England, Lions on the prowl. Pickford safe, Rice holds it down. Kane shoots, Bellingham flies. Saka's magic, Foden lights the sky. Palmer's flare, we're on the rise. This time we bring the World Cup prize. Hey, hey, 3 lions never die. England, England, touch the sky. Russia, we fell in the corners. Russia, we fell in the corners. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. Russia, we fell in the quarters. Tears in the rain. Qatar, we crashed out early. Felt the pain. But 26, we rise with hunger and fire. Summer kings returning, taking it higher. Brazil, Brazil, the green and gold attack. Joga bonito, we're bringing it back. Neymar's magic, Vinicius flies. Rodrigo Slayer lights up the skies. Entries the future, we own the night. 5-time champions reclaiming the right. Ole, ole, the world's gonna shake. Brazil, forever, no one can break. Legend wrote the story, Ronaldo's thunder, Ronaldinho smile. Neymar's first steps, they made us shine for a while. Now the new guards locked and ready. Alisson safe, Marquinhos steady. Paqueta's vision, we dance with pride. Brazil's coming, feel the tide. Brazil, Brazil, the green and gold attack. Joga bonito, we're bringing it back. Neymar's magic, Vinicius flies. Rodrigo Slayer lights up the skies. Entries the future, we own the night. 5-time champions, we're claiming the right. Ole, ole, the world's gonna shake. Brazil, forever, no one can break. Wah! From the streets of Buenos Aires! From the streets of Buenos Aires to the Qatar sand, a journey of fire, a hardbound band. But this importing the heartbreak in the final light. But we kept the flame burning through the darkest night. Then 2018, the struggle and the pain, just a prelude to the glory, washing out the rain. Argentina, the sky and the white, with every heartbeat. Vamos, vamos, selección. Remember the magic, the 2022 roar, when the GOAT found the net and settled the score. Lionel out the captain, the king with the crown. Dibu in the net, never letting us down. Di Maria's chip, the grace in his stride. And Swen Julian with nowhere to hide. The third star is shining, stitched on the chest. But the hunger is rising, we don't take a rest. Muchachos, ahora nos volvemos a ilusionar. Ahora nos volvemos a compass is pointing to 2026. New legends are rising with all of the tricks. Alejandro Garnacho flying down the wing. Valentin Barco, hear the stadium sing. McAllister's vision, the engine, the soul, leading the charge for the ultimate goal. North America waits for the blue and the white to defend the throne with all of our might. Dale campeón, dale campeón, dale campeón, dale campeón. From the Andes to the world, the story goes on. Argentina, 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 Argentina. Russia! We reached the round of 16! With pride! Russia! Whoa! Russia, we reached the round of 16, fought with pride. Qatar, we pushed the quarters, almost touched the sky. Now 26, we come with fire in our veins. Still the sun rising, breaking every chain. Portugal, Portugal, red and green attack. We play with heart, we never hold back. Cristiano leads the king of the game. Bernardo's magic, Bruno runs the flame. Leon flies past you, Vitinha holds the line. Portugal's warriors, it's our time to shine. Hey, hey, the whole world will see. Portugal forever, we fight to be free. Hey, hey, we fight to be free. Legends pave the way. Figo's flair, Deco's brain. Eusebio's thunder still runs in our veins. Now the new blood's ready to roar. Diogo Costa guarding the door. Ruben Diaz rocks like a wall. Gonzalo scoring the goal. We rise together. Hear the roar. Portugal's coming. We want more. Portugal, Portugal, red and green attack. We play with heart. We never hold back. Cristiano leads the king of the game. Bernardo's magic, Bruno runs the flame. Leon flies past you, Vitinha holds the line. Portugal's warriors, it's our time to shine. Hey, hey, the whole world will see. Portugal forever, we fight to be free. We fight to be free. Yeah, Olé! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! In 2014 we charged to the quarters, stood tall and proud. Brazil felt the storm as the Red Devils roared out loud. Then Russia 2018, we claimed the bronze so rare. Golden generation legends, third place in the air. Qatar 2022 brought the early sting and fall. Group stage heartbreak, but the fire never died at all. The Devils never sleep, the lion inside still fights. Now the stage is calling under 2026. Like the wait is over, the squad is loaded for the kill. Belgium is rising, hear the thunder on the hill. Red Devils, die, Blues attack. Black, yellow, red, we're taking everything back. Red Devils, Diables, who's attack? Black, yellow, red, we're taking everything back. Deep Rhine orchestrating, painting magic on the green. Lukaku the beast, smashing goals like a dream machine. Courtois the giant wall, unbreakable and true. Goku flying lightning, leaving every defender blue. Peelman's commanding, Onana locking down the core. This Belgian squad is hungry, ready for so much more. From the streets of Brussels to the lights across the sea, the Red Devils army marches in unity. Never rebels, no more pain from the past. 2026 is on. This time we finish last. Red Devils, lift the trophy high. Allez les Diables Rouge, light up the sky. The nation's roaring, feel the thunder roar. Belgium champions forevermore. Red Devils, Red Devils, Red Devils. Heia Norge! Heia Norge! Heia Norge! Heia Norge! Heia Norge! Heia Norge! Hei! Hei! Heia Norge! Heia Norge! Heia Norge! Heia Norge! 28 long winters since we last danced on the biggest stage. 98 in France, we shocked the planet, turned the whole world's page. Beat Brazil in Marseille 2-1. The Giants hit the floor. Round of 16 heroes, lions roaring, left them wanting more. Then the years rode on in silence. 6 World Cups came and passed. We watched from the fjords, hearts burning, holding tight to the past. But the fire never faded. The North was sharpening its blade. Now the thunder's cracking loud. The sleeping giants awake. Haaland's hammer ready. Odegaard pulling every string. Sörloth battling, fearless. Loser slicing on the wing. Bob bringing flashes. The defense standing tall like stone. This golden squad is loaded. The whole world's about to know. Viking thunder rolling like a wave across the field. Norway rising. The power finally revealed. Finally revealed. Haaland smashing nets after nets. Goals raining from the sky. Odegaard the maestro making magic fly. Red, white and blue, the colors burning bright. Heia Norge, this is our night. No more waiting, no more pain. The wait is finally through. 2026 World Cup. The Vikings are coming for you. Viking thunder rolling like a wave across the field. Norway rising. The power finally revealed. The power finally revealed. Haaland, Odegaard, the whole squad on fire. Golden generation taking it higher. Heia Norge, lift the trophy high. World Cup glory under the northern sky. The long cold road is over. The Lions own the stage tonight. From Laval to the bright lights, we're ready for the fight. The eagle soars, the thunder crashes. History in the making. Norway's back where we belong. The whole world is shaking. Heia Norge, from South Africa we stood tall. Final heartbreak, watched it all. Spain took the cup, we gave our all, but the orange never fall. Brazil 2014, we avenged it. 5-1 Spain, yeah, we meant it. Third place bronze, we owned the night. Showed the world our fighting light. Miss Russia came back strong. Qatar 22, we marched along. Gakpo shining, deep scoring. Quarterfinals, hearts were pouring. Orange, hear the lion roar. Van Dijk commanding, defense like a war. De Jong pulling strings, midfield on fire. Gakpo, Memphis, take us higher. Xavi Simons, Gravenberch fly. Rangers, Dumfries, touch the sky. 2026, this is our time. World Cup glory, Netherlands shine. Now we're stacked, the squad is lethal. Stars from every major sequel. Virgil Towers rocks the back. Frankie dictates, no one slacks. Cody flying down the wing. Memphis striking, hear us sing. Simon's magic, Gravenberch glide. Whole squad ready for the ride. No more almost, no more pain. This time we bring home the fame. From Amsterdam to stadium lights. Orange Army owns the night. Orange, lift the trophy high. Van Dijk, De Jong, make the whole world cry. Gakpo scores, the nation roars. 2026, we're closing doors. Netherlands, champions. Orange, forevermore. South Africa, fight 2010. Bronze in the sun. We battled hard till the final gun. Brazil 2014, the whole world saw. Guts is magic, we lifted it all. Russia 2018, the shock and the fall. Group stage exit, heard the echoes call. Qatar 2022, same bitter sting, but the fire inside still burns like a king. Dark days behind us, new dawn is here. A squad reborn, no more fear. Deutschland, black, red, gold flame. Diamantschaft rising, we're staking our claim. Kimmich commands, Rüdiger stands tall. Musiala dances, word senses the call. Harvard strikes true, Sané flies like the wind. Pavlovic bosses, the Eagles on bend. 2026, this is our year. World Cup glory, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Squad is lethal, stars align so bright. Young guns blazing under stadium lights. From Bayern to Leverkusen, power and flair. The engine is roaring, the whole world's aware. Baumann guards the net, defense like a wall. Midfield magic, ready to conquer it all. No more heartbreak, no more pain. This time we bring the trophy home again. From Berlin to the States, the roar will ignite. Black, red and gold, we Trophy high, Musiala words, watch the whole world cry. Kimmich leads the charge, the nation explodes. 2026, we're writing history's code. Germany, champions, Mannschaft, forevermore. World Cup kings, hear the Eagles soar.
¡Ándale! Tú también con antojitos de quesito, ¿ah?
Déjame probar esos cheesy hot and spicy.
Cheez-It, un sabor que sorprende a todos.
Shakira, please sing the Argentina anthem. It's the most beautiful. No, Shakira, sing Portugal's. It's more passionate, like you.
Wow, you both are so convincing.
Argentina has more heart. Portugal is the champion's choice.
Sorry, Ronaldo, but I will go with Messi. I will sing for Portugal.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, rey del fútbol. He scores, he soars. Rubén Díaz, muro de hierro. Walls fall, he stands tall. Rafael Leo, speed like fire. Corre como el viento. Bruno Fernández, magic in his feet. Pase perfecto. Bernardo Silva, weaving through the night. Vitinha, controla el partido. Vamos Portugal, roja y verde flame. Hearts on fire, we own the game. See, we rise, we reign. 2026, we bring home the fame. From Lisbon lights to the World Cup stage. Legends in red, turning history's page. One team, one dream, feel the roar in your veins. Portugal, campeones otra vez. Messi touches the sky with every magic touch. Lautaro roars like the toro in the jungle. Julian flies, La Araña weaves his web so tight. And so and McAllister steal your soul tonight. The power runs with the heart on fire, burning bright. Come on Argentina, sky blue and white, burning the floor, goal after goal. The whole world shakes under our feet. The cup is calling, we feel it deep in our skin. See, Argentina forever, feel the heat. Cristiano jumps to heaven to breaks the silence loud. Bruno paints the field with golden passes so proud. Rafael Leon flies faster than destiny now. Bernardo Silva leaves you hypnotized somehow. Vitinha and Rubén Díaz slam the door, no way out. Let's go Portugal, red and green in the air so high. We are the Atlantic wave, nobody stops our ride. 2026 is ours, the throne belongs to us tonight. Vamos, feel the fire in our veins, ignite. Diego Martinez is the one nobody crosses. Lautaro strikes and the whole stadium explodes. Messi smiles and the planet falls to its knees. Julian and Enzo weave the net that never breaks. The pulse screams, this is our story once again. Argentina unbeatable, sky blue and white in our blood. Glory is not asked, we take it with courage and heart. The cup is our destiny, nobody can stop this rush. See, tonight the world is our altar, feel the rush. One goal, one dream, one planet on fire tonight. Nations collide, but the love goes higher. So right from Buenos Aires lies to Lisbon sky so wide. Football unites us under the light.